Hello everybody, my name's Ardendris, and welcome back to Black Book. Last time we went through the first layer of the underworld, which was helmed by Andromalius, the Punisher of Thieves, basically. I think I even called the title of the last episode that. And so, we're dealing with demons in their home base. We actually only fought a few of them. We managed to talk our way through most. We got some gifts from some of the demons here, actually, in the form of some money and this nice banner to use with ally abilities. And eventually we came upon Andromalius himself, who wanted to test us before allowing us passage into the next layer. And so we had the option of trying to bribe him, which would have taken every single ruble we had, so we said no on that one. Then we had the option of playing some cards, which we tried a few times, but he was definitely cheating. Like, we have our thing. We can switch one card out for... It's in the knowledge. We can switch one card out for a trump card. He did that like 6 times in one game. He's definitely had the deck stacked in his corner, whatever. So, eventually that didn't work out, so we had the option to attack or try to pass his trials. And so we tried his trials, and he ended up looking through our character's past and like all the stuff we stole, because he's the king of thieves after all. And so the only negative points we got in that regards was stealing the money from the miller in like episode 2. So we managed to make it through without any problem and entered the realm of death. The demon in charge of overseeing murder, the sin of murder, I suppose, might have a little bit more trouble in this one. But that's about where we ended things off. What's in here? Black books. We've already seen that before. So let's speak to Citrate, shall we?
Be strong. You are but steps away from your goal.
Thank you, friends. That was it? Okay. And we got a couple of visitor demons to deal with. So let's see what they have to say.
Mistress, yes, you.
Hello, friend.
Come to our cauldron.
Okay.
Don't you forget, Short, that I'm still alive.
No, not in the cauldron, but to the cauldron.
Okay, so I'm not gonna be eaten. No, we're not trying to eat you. We want you to visit us.
This feeble-minded spirit invites you for a small excursion into his domain. I believe he wants to demonstrate to you all his skill in the devilish arts of torture.
Yes, this demon speaks truly. Well versed he is.
Okay, as long as you're not going to try doing anything to us, I suppose we'll come say hi.
Here, let me toss you a coin.
Thank you, friends.
We'll be waiting for you.
Okay, well, we'll come say hi when we're passing through. But, who else has come to see us?
Please help me, good woman. Don't refuse.
A student chort. Ugh, interesting.
Here is a bit of God for you.
Thank you, friend. What do you need help with?
Everyone says that you are rich with knowledge. I'm taking an exam at a short academy and have trouble with one question.
I didn't realize it was a school for demons. Okay.
What do you Khaldun's give away before passing into hell?
I mean,
What do Khaldun's give away before dying?
they're demons.
They give their chorts away with their book, or just with a touch. It happens in different ways.
Oh, right.
That was an easy question, dude. That one straight away.
I will be all right now.
Good luck with your exams then, friend. That was it. That's everyone who wants to see us. I don't think we have any changes to the book right now. We're already at capacity. There are some really good cards in this one, but did I add in George the Fiery already? I didn't, but Prayer 12, that's a really good card. I want it. Did I already have George the Pious? I did. I think we can get rid of George the Brave and instead use George the Fiery. Costs us a little bit of money, but we have a cool new card, and I think that should do well. Oh, hold on. Never mind. That's a key card that we already own. Whoops. I think I'm fine still getting rid of George the Brave. And I think I'm just sort of good having that open space in there for now. Sure, I think we're fine with that, so let's set off. Demon Pit. Main task. Make a wish come true. You passed the trial of the King of Thieves and moved on to the next one. His toll house was prepared for you by the bony crone herself. The optional task, Devil's Invitation. Demon Pit. I can't see anything there, only darkness and bursts of flame. Off we go.
Impenetrable gloom fills this region of hell, but it is often torn by a stray bolt of merciless fire. You hear savage howls and the thumping of thousands of demonic feet ahead of you.
Come closer.
Deep,
Might.
thorny pits,
I don't know.
demons are drilling their kin. In vain, they try to march in lines that will soon fall apart with such howls that your head is filled with tormenting pain. One of the would-be generals notices you
Okay.
and decides to test the skill of his subordinates, ordering a full-on attack.
Good way to lose a whole bunch of troops. Tar Shorts. Okay, Demon General. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Then it does waste on top of it. These are some strong demons. How do I want to do this? Fierce Wind, Fierce Wind. Both of those will be very strong. New Chain of Fierce Wind will give it some more. Sure, New Chain, Fierce Wind. So, let's see. 35, 50 to all. More to all. I think you might already still survive. No one survives. Okay, I think I'm good. Oh yeah, I only needed the attack all enemy cards. Everything else was kind of unnecessary. Although it did boost them because of eloquence, so maybe not. Sure, I'll take Word for the Faithful. Why not?
Shorts are scattering in fright, having learned the merit of your power. Some scream for mercy. Others flail their arms with a strange madness. Those soldiers that only watched the battle freeze in place. Each salute you in their own way. Some bow their monstrous heads or kneel. Others salute you with a shake of heavy horns.
Yeah, the general was like, yeah, we're gonna test our troops against them. See me absolutely obliterate them, and then they're like, you're superior. Carry along. Yeah, you have a respect. Goodbye. Yeah, tiny little demons like that. Not much issue anymore. Shorts cauldrons. I can hear screams coming from that direction. Sounds like human souls being tortured. Lovely. Let's see what they're up to.
A winding path leads you to a huge grotto. Its walls and floor are dotted with pits, nooks, and crannies, all filled with cauldrons, boilers, and iron mechanisms where Chorts are torturing souls of the screaming unfortunates. The terrible suffering of the sinners is so cruel that you involuntarily
Lovely.
take several steps back. The familiar devil awaits. He bows and invites you for a little tour of his domain.
We'll see what you're up to. Probably are not our cup of tea.
Here you find every horror imaginable. Your guide relishes in the details of each torture while showing them to you. Here he adds some oil. There he turns the spit. And there he tightens the bolts on another of these disgusting mechanisms. He offers you to lend him a hand in this demonic art.
Okay, what do we got? Suffering in the underworld. The underworld is a place of eternal suffering. Sinners are doomed to suffer for all eternity by fire, tar, and in rare cases, water. They are beaten with red-hot rods, eaten by snakes and worms, and hanged on hooks by their ribs or tongues. Lovely. They are forced to lick red-hot pans and suffer from thirst, hunger, and molten sulfur dripping on their heads. The tortures in the underworld are paused on Annunciation and from Easter to the Ascension Day. After Judgment Day, it is believed that the aforementioned punishments will be inflicted onto fiends and demons as well, and some of the sinners will receive their long-awaited deliverance. Lovely. Do we torture them or not? When in Rome, do as the Romans do. When in the underworld, do as the demons do? Okay, why not?
Wild howls of the sinners nearby split the ceiling of the devilish grotto. You feel dazed by the sheer amount of suffering, but still continue. It was not in vain that you studied the Black Book. A grateful demon rips out the eye of one of the victims and gives it to you. It seems that the eye is still moving.
Okay then, Sinner's Eye. They say that his church dragged him all throughout the underworld for his sins. 3 damage to pages inflicting damage for the cost of a few extra sins. That's actually pretty good. That's just a better Sinner's Rib? Yeah. I'll do that instead of replacing the Bag of Demons. The Bag of Demons loses a lot of its purpose because we no longer get the health boost because we have no demons. But if we ever do get our demons back and we get the extra health boost from the bag, it will still be good to have that in place. But we just became a little bit stronger for a hefty sum of new sins, I suppose. But let's go. Evil Kennels. Some official houses stand here. Living in one of these is its own kind of a punishment.
Chorts have built hideous squat barracks along the path. Slender rows of these buildings stretch all the way to a horizon dotted by black chimneys that are belching, reeking smoke. Everything around here is lined with fences and strange, thorny threads.
So this is basically just a military circle with, like, giant, disgusting factories in the background, I suppose. But, okay, we got barbed wire and army barracks in the underworld.
Devils drive sinners from one barrack to another, and their hellish dogs torment the lingering unfortunates, killing their victims again and again. A group of Chorts approaches you orderly, as though being a military squad. They are dressed in scraps of filthy uniforms and are marching awkwardly across the ground, drenched in the blood of hapless sinners.
Let's speak. Hello, demon friend.
Good day, Mistress Prince Citri. You've come here on inspection, I presume.
Inspection?
I see that you found quite an impressive means of bringing your ideas to life.
Interesting. Very put together demons in this universe, I suppose.
What's going on here?
We're preparing for the 20th century.
Okay.
If I may, my mistress, Chorts are getting more and more discriminated when we talk about murder. You see, there is less and less violence in the world, unfortunately.
Okay.
And this is why we've come up with the new ways of tormenting mortals. We're getting ready to train our agents.
Okay, so you need new punishment. So military. Got it. New ways.
Looks like some kind of a horrible labor camp.
Yes, ma'am. In these very camps, we intend to torment millions of souls.
Have you come up with a name already?
Yes, sir. Death camps.
Okay, we're going there. Okay.
I feel that this may be too blunt. How about labor camps?
As your royal
Okay,
highness
labor
commands.
camps. Okay, we're definitely going there then. Okay.
You won't see such expanses of the abyss while traveling with ignorant guides like Saint Nicholas, don't you think?
Okay, Nicholas the Guide. This was told to me by the woman who had slept for 7 days and nights. I was led by an old man, and only later guessed that it was Nicholas the Guide. He showed me how sinners suffer. On one side were women who vomited everything put in their mouths, witches who had stolen milk. On another side was a woman kneading bloody dough, her hands spotted with sores. She had performed abortions. Lovely. Yay! Punishing people for... Yay. Not really something you should be punished for, but okay. Nearby, a young girl was being drained of her blood by snakes. She had refused to breastfeed her own children. Oh no, anything but that. There were also huge cauldrons filled with people being boiled but not dying. These were coldoons. One was for men, and next to it one for women. I also saw a woman sitting next to a large jar, stirring it with a whisk. In her life, she had diluted milk with water to make more money, and so now she had to set milk and water apart. Lovely things people are being punished for right here, huh? Wish that wasn't... Wish this part surprised me, honestly. Anyways. Less violence in the world.
I haven't heard that there are fewer murders in the world of man.
Oh, but it's true, ma'am. This is the very reason that my colleagues are working on creating new ways to cause evil.
Okay.
Oh, you should listen about all the wars that these clever shorts have planned.
Oh. Okay. I get what you're going for, game. Okay.
Not bad. It is good that you're thinking everything through ahead of time.
There's a couple wars starting in the beginning of the 19th century. We're almost to that point in game. Death camps. I see what they're going for here.
Let me tell you, sir, ma'am.
Everything in its own good time. We're in a hurry now.
Agents.
Agents that you talk about. These are the chorts that tempt people?
Yes, ma'am. There are several agents types.
Okay.
Type 1, corporal of the left shoulder. He sits on the left shoulder of a man. Type 2, fire colonel. Flies about as a fairy ball.
Okay.
Type 3, leather major. He puts on the skin of a corpse and walks among men.
Okay,
You
interesting.
will tire our magnificent guest.
Some of the recruits in these pits will one day become such an officer.
Interesting. So, like,
Some will mingle with men, maybe even lead them.
I keep trying to speak and then cutting myself off by clicking. So, like, different types of demons will tempt in different ways. I suppose that makes sense.
Quite interesting.
I've heard that a most peculiar mustache will become fashionable.
They're literally going there. Okay, game. Okay. Moving on.
We have to continue on. As for you,
Persuade to stop or say goodbye? Say goodbye. Maybe I should have persuaded to stop. Okay. Forgotten Palace. I can see some ruins by the road. We're gonna move on from that place. Okay. Okay. I forgot to read what it said. I think I see some ruins along here or
You
something.
approach a magnificent palace with a facade decorated only by shards of broken glass. The screams fade and give way to a dry wind that is driving dust across the withered remains of its former glory. The despondent building is still and silent.
Discussed with Citra, I suppose. What is this place?
Palace, the carbuncle of former glory.
What is this place?
did you live in this castle?
The demons did, and we lost everything in the blink of an eye. Everything could be different.
What
Do you
happened?
think that our Lord invented this so-called hell?
I have no idea.
I'm sure that he would not.
So it wasn't you who decided to torture the sinners.
Here's where they're going with this.
Who needs these wretches? No, we demons are the same prisoners in this kingdom of darkness as any other man.
Okay.
Times are changing, and so must we. I am positive that you would agree with me as well.
Agree, I suppose.
No, this cannot go on.
That's the spirit. We have almost reached the gates of the old Crone's temple. Let's not linger any longer in this dreary place.
Vasilisa was definitely starting to show signs of understanding this place at least, and almost coming to have an appreciation for it. Plus, the way we're playing it with it, we are not unfriendly to demons, so... Did I say that right? Not unfriendly means that we are friendly. Okay, I said it right. Got it. So, yeah. I suppose we would start to agree with Citri then in that case. And I bet... Okay. We're almost... Oh, we're almost to the Temple of Death already. Fire Lake. There's a glimpse of light coming from the front, but I feel something sinister coming from it.
The trail winds along the bank of the flaming lake. The gloom parts before a strong heat, reeking of sulfur and filled with the unyielding screams of helpless sinners. When you adjust to the bright light, you are able to discern the orderly rows of demons that pass along souls to each other. Every Chort has his own dreadful task, to cut, twist, or do other things better left unsaid.
What? What's worse than what's already been said? Come closer.
Look closely, my mistress. Another innovation of death herself. Perpetual torture.
Okay.
So many demons put to work. I'm impressed.
Each demon has his own task, which he performs over and over again.
Okay.
Thus, each sinner is tortured by death with every way possible, and with proper diligence, not missing an inch. In the old days, we had to invent a special way of torture for each sin. Now, everything is much simpler.
Ah, yes. Mass production of torture, I suppose. Got it. Trails through the underworld. A woman woke up after a long sleep and recounted her dream. It was agony itself. To the left of me was a woman standing over a moat, tar dripping off her. At any minute she might have fallen into the moat. Next, I saw a lake of fire and a man standing there. 2 beehives hung in the air, hitting him over the ears. This man had stolen bees during his life. I crossed a lake and started along a sandy seashore. All along the shore, human heads emerged and cried, "Praised be the Lord." I finally got to the gates and laid down to rest, but death itself appeared. There were only 4 teeth left in her skull, 2 on top, 2 on the bottom, and a headscarf around her bony cheeks. I began to cry, begging her to let me go, and she did. I got up and walked to the paths of the underworld. I saw young girls who had been unfaithful, and a young lad holding up a falling haystack. There were many other souls who remained silent, and I couldn't ask them why they were being punished. I recall 2 girls who were giving each other their milk and pouring it into a bottomless barrel. There were also women carrying stones. Finally, someone showed me the way home, and I returned to this world. Okay, interesting. The last, 4 Belichkas have... Or I suppose 3. Have been about this one person traveling through the underworld? Interesting.
It is said that the cauldrons will also receive similar treatment.
Okay, we're literally mass-producing torture then. Got it.
You have no idea how hard it was to organize these lesser imps to perform their duties properly.
I can imagine it's hard getting them to do a job right, period.
Not a bad idea.
So, shall we continue our journey?
Let's go, Citri. All that's left to do is see Death herself. Temple of Death. A terrifying place. I have to get out of here while I'm still alive. Off we go. Let's hope this goes as well as it did with the thief. That a Sarlacc pit? I see no temple, I just see a giant pit.
One more step, and a hateful, gaping portal reveals itself. It is a doorway to the halls of death itself, if the words of Citri are to be believed. Each footfall fills you with dread, and only the thoughts of proximity to your goal give you the strength to move forward.
Okay then, so I
You
guess we
descend
leap?
lower and lower down the winding stairs.
Okay,
sensing the
there are
evil
stairs,
will
got
of
it.
A creature devoid of life and earthly desires. A quiet spirit lives here, one waiting for its moment. A quiet spirit lives here.
Why are
one
you saying
waiting
it
for its
twice?
moment.
Let's go.
Death itself is sitting on its throne, the enemy of humankind. Quiet rattling and the stench of decay are the unyielding allies of every spirit's word.
Do we actually get to see them, or are we just gonna look at the pit the whole time? Oh, hello! Hi!
I've been waiting for you.
Uh,
Citri, and
it's
you
not better
was
here.
I was expecting you to be much, much earlier.
Okay. So we've got, like, a lot of skulls here. Decayed flesh. Okay.
Greetings to you, Death.
Weeks and weeks I was on your heels, sorceress, and yet you slipped away.
That's because we're good at what we do.
But I am patient. Soon, very soon, you will be mine. And then,
Hmm.
look at these instruments. Oh, what a marvelous torture that will be.
I don't think we're getting out of here in the same easy manner as before.
My demons will work on your body and soul when I'm done.
You'll never get me. Neither you, neither your shorts.
Are we gonna fight death? That doesn't seem like it would go well for us.
Few are those who have avoided my embrace.
The idea that there are any is a miracle.
You think your book can aid you?
We're gonna try. We will not let you take us without a fight.
Death has a creaky laugh, like the scratching of nails on a coffin lid.
Death?
Why do you take people away? Leave us alone. Your work brings nothing but misery.
Eh. Death sucks. Death is awful, but it has a purpose.
What a clever witch. He wants to help humanity. But it is not my place to aid you in this matter. It is not I who made this world as such, but the Creator who willed it. You want to change the way things are. Be careful what you wish for, then.
Okay, we are going to get our wish, and we're going to wish for what we want and make the world the way we want it to. Either that, or at the end of this, we're still just going to be like, yeah, I want my fiance back. If that's how this ends up, it will be kind of weird. Shorts.
You're demons. I've never seen anything like that.
It's merely my job. I am the mistress of the murder toll house at the moment. And I'm very diligent.
Okay.
Everything you've seen, don't even think of telling this to anyone.
Who would believe me if I told them I went to the underworld and the demons were training an army to start a world war? Forbidden to speak about. A father fell asleep and slept for 3 days and 3 nights. On the third day he awoke. I have a wedding. His wife and 3 sons were dead, but in his dream, he said, they took him by the hand and showed and told him things he was forbidden to speak about. He saw there, in the other world, men, women, and children all by themselves. One old lady slept for 7 days. She woke up and said, "Don't soak a broom in filthy water. It's a sin." She said this and then died. Okay, interesting. Now, if you go into a coma, you see the other side for a little while, and then if you speak about anything you saw, really, you die. Got it.
You know how I love surprises.
And the book.
I can ask the book for eternal life.
For a long, long time, this ancient artifact was absent from these halls. But you are not the first to wield it.
Okay, we know that part.
Few Khaldun's wide at my embrace. You won't be among them either.
Got it. So, like, there were demons that wished for eternal life and still somehow you got them? Is that what you're getting at? Okay. I think that's enough idle chatter, don't you? Let me pass.
Maybe we will have a closer meeting soon, but not today.
Toll House.
I will face your ordeal.
I don't know if we're making it through this, but let's see.
So bold. You are strong, Khaldun, but you won't escape my grasp. If you don't pass my toll, your soul will be mine.
We'll see if we pass the trial. I don't think we will, so we might be reloading and fighting death. Got it. So let's see.
Open the scroll.
Oh, how many charts you've slain, at least so you think, for they are immortal.
Okay.
But this is not your sin.
Okay, so killing demons, or supposedly killing demons, was never going to be a problem here. That's not a sin. Got it.
Fyodor, your old friend, he has sins of his own, but they are none of my concern.
Oh, we can't actually see our demons right now, but Fyodor, the one-eyed. Actually, we have quite a few demons who committed acts of murder, actually.
You could have brought him to ruin, but you offered a helping hand. And your new friend, Petska, so small. You people think that age is important, don't you?
Huh?
You could have left, but you saved him.
Okay, we saved Fyodor. I was thinking Fyodor the One-Eye, but was there an actual human called Fyodor too? We saved Petka.
Your teacher, your mentor, he has betrayed you, and you killed him. I've seen it myself from behind your left shoulder.
That one we did do.
Your colleague, the sorcerer, Alexander. He could have killed you, but he saved you.
And we followed suit.
You forgave him, even though you could have killed him many times over. Here in hell, you met another living soul, Akasak,
Okay.
and condemned him for an eternity of torture.
Okay. So, the game missed someone, who I'll get to in a second, unless it pops up right here in a moment. But they are counting Igor against us and the Cossack from last episode. That's out of the 5 people it said so far. We killed one other person.
I see that you are fond of my craft yourself. This can be arranged. You will have an eternity to learn.
That's not great. Game over. Okay. So, 2 out of 5 is not good enough to pass. Is too bad to pass. Got it. So we're fighting death. I thought we might have made it through with only 2 of 5 out of a second for a second, but nope. The worst part is, we actually killed one more person, but it wasn't one of the person they named. We gave a priest over to a demon in a painting to get another demon under control. And they weren't actually counted. But I guess we go back and fight death then. Come on. Where is it? Sort of just click through.
Death has a
I don't remember if there's anything important in these, but just in case. Yeah, there was one village guy wanted again.
Maybe we will have a closer meeting soon, but not today.
Go back will just get us back to that, but...
Have a closer meeting soon, but not today.
So we can't beat the toll house because we condemned the... because we didn't help the Cossack. We can't do it. That was it. That's what they're counting. They're not even counting our proper murders. We just helped the demons. The demons were going to do it anyways. I suppose we have to fight death then in that case.
Either let me pass or face the power of my Zagavers.
So brave. Weren't you terrified of me just moments ago? But I love a good struggle.
Perhaps we won't be able to fully escape you forever, but we will fight you here. All attacks miss this creature, duration forever, and you can't get rid of it. Curse? Oh, what did I just new chain that on? I didn't mean to do that. Tear tickling, fierce wind. Courage the fiery. This might be an issue. Duration 999, eternal unremovable. Kills the target if black damage reaches hearts. Okay. That means I need to shield here. This is worrying. That. Won't do damage. I'll block 10. I'll get cursed for 6. Grandfather Adami. Let's read out Bellower. Satanovich. Wind Moses. Okay. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. This is troubling. Oh, okay. I just have to survive 2 turns against death. That's good. Oh, choose a page. You can choose a page and manipulate it with your Zagaver. Hold on, what is this? Baranovich? What just happened? I have no idea. What are you doing? What is happening? I have too many pages. Black damage 10. Skip through all of those. Gesture Well versus Blessed. Human Hand. Moon Brothers. Find an order and read it, so I want to read Curse here. I have 3 more pages to use. What am I supposed to do here? See depth. New chain the tickling in my hand and use it. I should have quite a bit of blocking in my hand and doing quite a bit of curse. Great Sorceress. Whoa, I just did damage. How did I do that? Hold on. Hold on. That was sea depth. Oh, okay. I can beat death. As long as I have a blocking card, it's a good thing I didn't get rid of all my Moon Brothers. Cycle through all of my cards. I just need to keep cursing her and I keep getting sea depth. That's all I need. Key tongue, cycle through them. Witch mouth. Gesture break bones, why not? Shimmer, Fierce Wind, Ognavitsa. I have 17 shielding in there. And I'm cycling through most of it. Like, Death is never going to do damage. Oh, I've broken Bless already. Okay. Guys, I have cursed her to all the way. And I'm using so many cards at this point. Every turn. Okay, that's not black damage, which means it won't actually kill me if I get hit by it. But I can still Vera Hail. Curse. Key Tongue. Witch Mouth. Or Satanovich, probably. That. And that. Sure, why not? I'm still going to be fine here. This is interesting. I'm slowly killing myself is the only problem, because I keep using sacrifice moves. But I am not getting hit. I need a second copy of Sea Depth, actually. That's the problem. Am I gonna do the Am I gonna do the impossible? Is kind of what it's... Curse 20. Sea Depth does Curse times 3. So 78 times 3 is only 240 or something like that. So it's not enough. Do I have any amount of blocking right now? 4. That's enough. Got it. Sure, I'll do that. Did I get more curse? No. Key tongue. Say use Sea Depth. Hold on. Pause Multril. Get rid of both of those. Didn't really draw what I wanted there, but okay. First 23. That. I've broken the game. I cannot use that card for some reason. Hand, pass, swipe. Pass? What does it mean pass? What am I even looking at right there? Oh, I can click on the black book and look at that screen? That's a first. I never noticed that before. I can't use human hand for some reason. But I think I'm fine here? Yeah, I block everything. Satanovich. Key tongue. Sea Depth. I need to Sea Depth one more time and I'll beat death. This is silly. I don't know. I don't think I'm supposed to be able to win this fight. Okay. 50 removes all negative status, removes all positive. Oh. That's a problem. Take a current maximum of pages. Key tongue, get them out of the way. Do that. Sea Depth, there we go. I have beaten death. This is insane. I love this. This is silly. Curse, just in case she wasn't cursed enough. Yubaitsa. Key tongue. Sea Depth. Okay. What have we got? That's... That shouldn't have worked. I don't feel like that should have worked. We'll take that, why not? Oh, level up. I feel like I deserve a level up for defeating death. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, continue. Okay.
You sense that your victory is fleeting, so you step beside the portal that has just emerged behind the throne of the Grim Reaper.
I had no right winning that fight. That was so long. I didn't even think that was possible at first. I thought that was doomed and eventually it would like time out until I randomly used sea depth and it did damage. Okay, continue on. Oh, that's amazing. I didn't think that was I didn't think I could do that. Okay.
So, here we are, our final resting station, my lady.
Okay, thank you,
I don't
Citri,
see
for
the
all your
throne.
help.
There is not much of a path left. After the Sinner's Forest, you will see the heart of the abyss. I hope that you've seen with your own eyes. Known as the home of fallen souls and wretched ghosts, is really...
It is like a salt factory. Work is in full swing. I've never seen anything like it.
Yeah, it's weirdly, I don't want to call it beautiful. That's really just not a word for it. It's impressive, I'll say.
But wait, my lady, as you might have guessed, we're not idling. We shall regain our former power yet. You'll see. Unfortunately, it is time for a farewell. Follow the trail. It was a great honor and even a bigger joy to guide you down these hellish roads.
Thank you, Prince Citri. Well, I suppose that's a pretty good place to end things off. Respite. Make a wish come true is the final goal. The throne of the underworld awaits us next time. Which means next time's probably the finale. Unless it pulls another one on me and it's like, yeah, actually no, there's more to do. But yeah, we just beat death. I didn't think I could do that. That's pretty fun. Anyways, I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed as much as I have, and I hope to see you next time. So, without further ado, take care, everybody.